This morning we're going to take a look at one of the less well-covered corners of the religion world, and that is the world of religious day schools. In particular, we're going to talk about the largest set of religious day schools in America, and that is the Catholic schools. There was a time, as maybe some of you are old enough to remember, when the Catholic schools provided a refuge from an anti-Catholic climate that permeated the culture at large. A time when Catholic families had large numbers of kids, when priests could tell their parishioners they were obligated to send those kids to Catholic schools and the parishioners would listen. A time when most of the teachers at Catholic schools were priests and nuns who worked essentially for free. But that time, of course, is long gone. Today, the Catholic school system, and I'm not even sure that the word system is appropriate, is still huge. There are nearly 7,500 Catholic schools in this nation, educating 7.6 million children. The schools boast some impressive successes. Among them, the Catholic secondary schools claim an average 99% graduation rate, with 97% of students heading on to college. There are waiting lists in the suburbs, and there are new schools being built in parts of the South and Southwest. But in the cities, especially here in the Northeast, and in rural areas, Catholic schools are closing. During the last school year, according to the National Catholic Educational Association, 36 new Catholic schools opened in this country, but another 212 closed or consolidated. Pope Benedict XVI this spring, speaking with Catholic educators here in Washington, even asked the rhetorical question, why continue with Catholic schools in a nation in which there are so many alternatives? His answer, and I quote, "Education is integral to the mission of the Church to proclaim good news." We have with us this morning two people who will help us understand what the challenges are that are facing the Catholic schools nationally and locally, and what some of the different approaches are that the Church is taking to preserve and strengthen this key element of the Catholic Church's presence in the U.S. First, we're going to hear a national overview from Mark Ray. Mark is a researcher at the somewhat awkwardly named, but enormously useful, Center for Applied Research in the Apostolate at Georgetown. And if you're not familiar with the center, I suggest you bookmark our website because it's a treasure trove of data about the Catholic Church. Mark is the director of the center's annual Catholic poll. He was the principal investigator for a 2000